Hi YouTubers! So this video today is going to be on how to treat allergies naturally. I noticed a lot of people are coming into the pharmacy and they're telling me that their allergy symptoms are way worse this year than they were last year, and they're also telling me that their allergy medication isn't working for them anymore. So allergies happen when our immune system, it overreacts to harmless things like grass, dander, or pollen. So the immune system is overreacting, and when it overreacts, it releases antibodies. And when these antibodies are released, they travel over to mast cells. Mast cells are found in your body, and the antibodies activate these mast cells, and the mast cells will release histamine. So when this histamine gets released into your body, that's when you experience those allergy symptoms like the itchy runny nose, or even a stuffy nose, itchy watery eyes, or sometimes puffy eyes. Sometimes people get an itchy mouth, a lot of sneezing can happen, and conventionally this gets treated with medication like Zyrtec, Quercetin, or even Allegra. Benadryl is another popular one. So these medications, they do a great job at relieving allergy symptoms, but they don't treat the root cause. And on top of that, they can have some side effects that are unpleasant. And one of the main ones that I hear people complaining about is having a dry mouth or even blurred vision. These medications are antihistamines, so they're very drying. They're drying up those secretions. So you end up getting dry mouth. Sometimes people experience drowsiness, dizziness, or even trouble peeing. So I just want to share 4 natural remedies with you guys, and the first one is one of my favorites. It's nettle leaf, and it's I have a liquid herbal extract for nettle leaf, and I just add it into my water. I'll show you the bottle. Hopefully you can see it there. It's super easy to use, so you can consume this like 3 to 4 times a day, and just drop about 30 drops into a glass of water or juice. I usually put this in water because it doesn't have a strong odor or a strong flavor to it. So I just mix it into a cup of water, and you can drink it up to 4 times a day. And it works really, really well. I got this from Whole Foods, and you can get this at any like health food store. So that's number 1. Number 2 is local raw honey. As you can see, I love my honey. I eat honey like every single day. I usually put it in my tea. So consuming local raw honey means you're consuming the local pollen produced by the local bees. And when you do this, your immune system is getting acquainted with the pollen that's in your area, and it's not having as strong of a reaction to it as it did initially. So over time, consuming honey on a daily basis will help. I would say about 1 teaspoon a day is good, or up to 1 tablespoon. But if you're watching your sugar intake, this is super high in sugar, so just watch out for that. The third thing I want to mention is it's a nasal irrigation system. This bottle that I have is super old and you can't read the letters on it anymore, but I use this a lot too. This is a Neomed sinus rinse, and what it does is this just flushes out your nasal passage here. So I highly recommend this for people who are super congested in this area, because what this does is when you squirt the water up into your nasal passage, it's clearing out the allergens, it's clearing out the pollen, pet dander, bacteria, and it helps you breathe a little bit more easily because it's clearing all this out. And you can buy the packages of saline, and this is the box, and it comes with a whole bunch of packages inside. It's super easy to use. You just take one of these and you add it with water in here. Make sure the water you use is is not tap water. It has to be like sterile water. So just don't use tap water for this. The fourth thing I want to recommend is quercetin. I would take up to 400 milligrams twice a day in between meals. And I'm gonna post all this information below. So if you have any questions, feel free to comment. And please feel free to share and like this video and share it with anybody who may benefit from this information. And thank you.